Hi, guys. So, tonight we want to talk about the interview that we posted earlier this week with doctors Stuart and Teresa Warner, and some of the things that we kind of took away from that interview. In there, Dr. Stu talks about a quote from James Michener, and I'm going to read it because he kind of gave like a quick little summary. And so I'm going to read the quote that he is talking about. The master in the art of living makes little distinction between his work and his play, his labor and his leisure, his mind and his body, his information and his recreation, his love and his religion. He hardly knows which is which. He simply pursues his vision of excellence at whatever he does, leaving others to decide whether he is working or playing. To him, he's always doing both. So that is definitely an awesome quote. The line about pursuing a vision of excellence really stood out to me, and how both these docs, that's how they live their life. That's how they live with their marriage, their work, their play, all their other projects. They're striving towards excellence, and then how they have their kiddos as part of everything that they do. They're so based on family. That's their passion in life, is working with families and kiddos, and how they have their kids travel with them. They have their kids, at the office with them. Their kiddos know that family dinner time is really important, and when they're eating that dinner, it's a healthy dinner. So the focus on the family and how those kiddos see their parents striving for excellence, how they enjoy going to work every day, how they enjoy working on their marriage and being in love and just striving or pursuing that vision of excellence is what I took away from that, and I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it really. So he brought this quote up when we asked about how they define boundaries between work and their marriage, and that's always been kind of a concern for us, and always a concern when people were talking about, I don't know if they would want to be in business with their spouse, because it is kind of a challenge sometimes to have those boundaries, especially, for us being still fairly new in business. A lot of times we are doing things at night, and weekends that is also still work. And, it's kind of encouraging that's okay, that if you're overall, and that's really kind of what our mission is here, is that our overall goal is that our business and our marriage all work together to make something bigger and better than what we would have otherwise. And so it is important to have those boundaries, and to take those times when you set the business aside and work on your marriage. And there's also times when you need to work in your business, but as long as you're overall striving for that goal of excellence in all of it, then that line between work and play and your relationship kind of gets blurred a little bit.
Yep.
So I think the interview we just did with the Warners, and I kind of think this every time, I think that when we go back and listen to them, that this was the best one so far. But I definitely think this one was a really good one. It had a lot of really good information in it. It is a little bit longer than some of the other ones, but that's because they were sharing a lot with us. So if you haven't already, take a minute, check that out. And we wish you all the best, and we'll talk to you later.
Stay tuned for more.